Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Sitting out here on my front porch. This is my morning routine. Come out here, have a cup of tea, start the day. My day starts a little later than your day. Good morning, Judd here. Time to do another garden report. I haven't done a garden report for a while, but I've done some stuff and it's time for a garden report. Last time Lucinda was here, we had a couple of plants. She didn't know where to put them. We didn't know where to put them. And she ran out of time. So they were left here in pots, leaving me to deal with them. And I'm not a plant guy. I'm not a garden guy. This is Lucinda's garden, not mine. But anyways, she's sneaking me into it. So anyways, I finally got out here yesterday, which is like a month on or 2 months on. And they were kind of pot bound. But I decided where to put them. And I got around to doing that. And I also cleaned up the garden, did some weeding on the north garden, which, as you know, doesn't get the attention that the south garden gets. It's not as exciting, but it's looking better now. So here we go. We present the north garden cleaned up and planted. So here's the north garden, and you can see it's looking pretty decent there. Now what I did, this airplane cactus down here, that was in a pot. I decided to put that there. But first I had to take this one, which Lucinda had stuck in there when she was here last time, and that was basically lying on the ground. So I sort of re-angled that one. I dug in front of it and piled dirt in front of it so it would stand more upright. I don't like them dragging on the ground. So I'm very happy with that. I cleaned out a lot of weeds in there. This was all lots of weeds in there. And then I took the three Queen of the Night things. Cactus? Are they cactus? I don't know. And I decided to plant them. They want the shade. So I planted them in the rocks. And they're behind where the water drip will hit. The water drip hits in front of them. Maybe 3 inches off of... The water drip hits about here on this line. So I've got them planted like back on that line. So they'll get water, but they won't get slammed by the big heavy drips. Okay, so I feel confident about those. These Severus Snape plants, those are just, I don't got to do anything to them. They just keep going and going and going, and they get new little things happening here. They come up all the time. The jade is coming along. I'll tell you, the weather here is so confusing for everybody, including the plants. You know, one night I got to put the air conditioning on, one night I got to put the heat on. It's just like it got down to 55 last night. But anyway, so there's your north garden, and all cleaned up. I also did the edging, worked the edging, which is an ongoing thing forever. Because you can see, as you see over here, it just keeps creeping in on the edging. I still hate this side. Now over here on the south side, okay, today we have nothing on the Mexican petunia. Although over the last few days I have had a single bloom on there on a couple of different days. Again, lots of weeds. I've had moles and ants in here. And this jade plant's got moved right out to the edge. That was like 5 inches back in there. Some mole came in there. You can still see the remnants of this hole. Here's my prickly pear cactus. This is mine. And as you can see, it's got the 4 new petals that have developed since I planted it. Okay? And they're all, you know, full size, fully developed now. So I got a nice prickly pear cactus going there. This baby here, look at that. She's just going to town. Even the weakest one here has got a nice big leaf on it now. So that's coming. The big news out here, oh, and I washed off my, whatever this was, star cactus. Yeah, I like that. I like that thing. That always gets the dirt. Well, you can still see there's some dirt splashed up on it from the rain. But when I like to clean that off, and it looks a lot better. And then if we sneak back in here, my pencil cactus, here's one of my pencil cactus. They're not looking so great. I hope they come back. This spider, I cleaned up a lot of. Those spider plants their main job seems to be protecting weeds that are growing under them. And this one, they just like practically invite weed infiltration. Ugh. So, I don't know, I'm not thrilled with them. I gotta have a talk with them. Okay, but the exciting news is back here, I'm going back here. Look at this, my mango plant is trying to make a comeback. Now I think it got frozen out again with this crazy weather we're having, but there we go. I thought that was totally hopeless, and it's making a comeback, okay? So that's the exciting news. And also my dragon fruit here, which is not looking very thrilling, but way up at the top here, look at this. We got that's all brand new. That inch on top there, look at that, that's all brand new. Okay, that's all brand new. So that is doing something, and so that's not dead. It's a mess. It needs to clean up its acts, decide what it wants to do, but it's alive and kicking. So we got that, and we got the mango plant, and that's kind of the exciting news from the south garden. Signs of life in those two plants. You can also see I've moved a couple of my stumps into the garden. I told you I was going to do a stump garden, and these are my big stumps, and I washed them off and let them dry out. I think I might paint them just to bring out how stumpy they are. I find those fascinating. Oh, this thing, whatever this thing is, I forget what that is, but that's growing up. But the weeds around it are growing up just as fast. It's a race. I gotta get in there. That's a difficult place to access to get weeding. I gotta get weeding in there. Pineapple, not doing a whole lot, but it's not dead either. So, and this thing seems to be trying to do something, but again, the weather is so crazy that it's hard for the plants, I imagine. Oh, look at this. My stepped-on cactus is doing something. This is the famous stepped-on cactus. We never named it, but I called it that because she stepped on it several times when we were planting it. Oh, and there's a little thing down here. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Look at that. I don't know what that is, but that's something. Okay. But anyway, oh, that's exciting. Oh, look at that. That can now be my Mickey Mouse cactus. Look at that. That's a Mickey Mouse cactus. Okay, good. There we go. Okay, so there you go. That's the morning report. Who says that? That's from the Lion King. There's your morning report on Lucinda's garden at Judd's house, and a couple of exciting little developments there. And I did some work and some planting. I planted things. So now the interesting thing to do will be to watch the ones I planted and see if they drop dead, because that's the usual course. My tree guy, he didn't show up, so I got to find a new tree guy to take that tree down and shred all that stuff out there. Gotta get on that. That's kind of a big stop in the yard because I got some other projects that are depending on that. So just enjoying the beautiful day here, and happy day to you.